Hello there, this is Isix, and we are back with the Kerbals doing the space and the programming, yo, or something. So, today, first I think I've unlocked everything I possibly can with the science points I built up after the Mimnus mission. I did things like unlock this, which is the double C seismic accelerometer. Now the next bit of technology has this gravioli detector, which device catches measuring loose negative gravitoli particles used for determining the precise strength of gravitational fields. Or any to detect positive gravitoli particles. So cool. Yeah, we've got some other things coming down the pipe here, like the xenon containers and the ion engines, which is all pretty damn cool. Field science. Yes, and new probes and aerodynamics. Really haven't gotten an urge to play with the space planes and things like that. And more couplers. Quad coupler. We already unlocked our giant rockets. What did we grab this last time? I think other than that, no, those were unlocked before. I could probably build a small space probe or something like that. Send it off somewhere. But today I'm going to build a new lander of sorts. Or actually, technically I've already built it. I'm going to try to launch a new lander, that's what I'm trying to say. Hooray, landers. It's based off the, what should we call it, was it the Happy Probe? No, the Robo Lander, there we go. Robo Lander 2. Taking advantage of some of the newer parts, like the solar panels and things like that now unfold. Now, I haven't done much testing with this, so I'll have to see how it goes. And I'm not using the mainsails for this one still. Did add a couple more small boosters here. Where did those pop in? Those pop in there. There. So just being sure. Pops there, and these fire at the same time. That's acceptable. Yes, so we got atomic engines here. We got nose cones and things like that, helping with the stuff, hopefully, the drag. There we go. And we got new solar panels. We still got our crazy antennas. We got the new big antenna up top. We got an array of solar panels that will hopefully pop out and not kill each other, but if so, we also have the other solar panels as well. Now, I didn't want to derp around too much with the, adding extra batteries and things like that, but yeah. Let's see, just want to be sure. You may hear some noise in the background. Actually, today was a kind of crazy day for me. AKA, I got to stay home, hooray! But that's due to weather. So just want to be sure. Materials bay. The doors for that could knock off our solar panels, so we'll have to watch out for that. This button now takes all three of these, the barometer, thermometer, and the seismic accelerometer. This one unlocks a set of solar panels, namely those two sets, and these up here, hopefully. I think. Right? Right? I don't know. And the antennas that makes them do things. Cool. Let's give this a try, shall we? Meanwhile, at the spaceport. Loading up. Getting a drink of pop. Because why not? I really need to get off the man. It's ruining my life. Okay. However, this is a space probe, so no one can die easily with it. Also means, whoa, that we're bouncing. It's all very rigid, which is both good and bad. Let's turn on our SASs, which we have a few more of them now. And in 3, 2, 1, go! Blast off to adventure in the air 300 million! Keep a little more zoomed in. Sort of your default location, as far as that goes. off. I thought they were running low, so I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Oh well. Better throttle up again. At least they got us mostly to speed. These 8 little extra engines that might get us the rest of the way, but we'll have to see how they're doing. It's that one. And these are the little ones, I think. Right? So it is good that they're going to pop off next. Yeah. Whew. Still accelerating, still climbing. Have we lost any major parts? Doesn't look like it. That's good. Still have our landing legs too. That's also good. So the question is, where do we want to go today? Want to try for Moho again? Do we want to go to a Jooooooooool moon? Maybe another body in the outer solar system? What to think about this? I could even, possibly send us to Duna, but I think we'd wait on that one for a manned lander. Manned lander, man. Something seems slightly off about that. Don't seem to be. Maybe I'm just getting optical illusions. For a moment, it looked like some of these were losing fuel faster than the rest. Whatever. I don't think it's technically efficient to be going this fast at this altitude still, but whatever. Start a little bit of a turn here, because getting into orbit is important. I should try more crazy experimental rockets that don't make any sense, but might have a chance of doing something. We'll see. Maybe the super decoupler tower. Jebediah, do you want to get on top of this pile of explosives and see if they get you into space? How's our Oasis doing? 30 seconds out, 17K. Not bad. Those small rockets are going to run out of fuel in a moment. Remember, this is not necessarily a heavy as lander as the manned lander I used last time, the Bindus Skipper. So, having lighter engines is acceptable, and especially for the longer burn to get to orbit. Thus, this should normally be acceptable. I like to say nominally a lot when I'm playing this game. I wonder why that is. For those of you who are fans of Kerbal Space Program, maybe you have some strange phrase that you like to use a lot. Tell me what it is. Tell me your nightmares as well. I mean, just tell me what it is. Maybe we can strike up a conversation about our thought processes while we send these guys into space. The lights I can turn on. There we go. It's like, you're looking at a black screen, and that's boring. So let's light it up our lives a little bit. We should be checking these things. Transmit that. Seismic scan can't be done right now. Oh, no, I didn't want to hit that. I'm extending my solar panels. Wrong button. At least I know they go out. No sudden jerks, okay? Send them back, hopefully. Please. Okay, that's just... Okay, they're going back now. I sort of had to hold the button for a moment. So remember when I had, I think it was Jebediah in the previous episode, jump up and... No, it was Bill. Just sort of run his head through a solar panel. They're pretty fragile. Have to angle little bit now. Those are stowed away. Alright, we're definitely getting to orbit. So we can definitely put ourselves on the side here. Toss those. Still got plenty of fuel to get this truck on its road. And then, because we have the atomic engines, we'll be in good shape in getting to pretty much wherever we need to. In fact, since we're out of the atmosphere, turn that off, get some music going, add a maneuver just so I can get a better estimate of how much burn I actually need. T-minus 2 minutes. So about 30 seconds out, I'll fire the engine again. We'll run it for a minute. Yeah. Running a little bit low on battery due to the lights, but yeah, we'll charge up again soon enough. Can't. Seismic scans are not acceptable right now, apparently. Guess you have to be on the ground or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and speed her up a little bit. I'm going to start this burn about 30 seconds out. And here's a good spot. This will get us right into orbit, I think. A nice, delicate, happy orbit. 100, 40. And we'll have fuel to possibly escape Kerbal entirely, too. I think Eve has a moon, if I could shoot for that. But I'm still tempted to try for Jooooooool. Jooooooool of Space. Next time on Kerbal Space Program. 18 seconds. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Orbital! We've attained orbital velocity. Cool. Alright. Now, this actually is an important decision here, because how do I get to the outer planets is going to be different than how I get from the inner planets. So if I'm going to try for Jooooooool, again, despite not having a happy probe here, I'm going to want to actually accelerate this general direction. Yeah. Yes. Yes. When I get out of Kerbal's influence. At which point I'll set up a maneuver to try to intercept Jooooooool from this circular orbit and get it all lined up so I'm a nice, good angular declination and all that fun jazz along the way. And then we'll see what happens, alright? So yeah, I'm gonna go off camera here, fiddle with the nodes and all that, because it's just kind of a pain in the ass. See you in a moment. This should be good, I think. Yeah. And we're already on target. We are a minute or so out. This should get us in an orbit that is faster than Kerbal, which means we are already accelerating towards the outer planets as far as getting our orbit outward. Yes. Yes! That's going to be a 31-second burn. We might run out of fuel, but that's okay, because we do have the next stage of engines, and they should be more than enough to get us going. Let's go ahead and pop us down a little bit. Let's go ahead and start burning now. Because if we do need to run out of fuel here, then we won't be in bad shape. Yeah, we're going to run out of fuel, easily. Oh well. Fire the atomic engines! It's going to be a little bit longer for burn, so it's a good thing I started out early. These engines are so freaking efficient, they'll melt your face off with radiation. And such. Oh yeah, I forgot they overheat. Gotta keep the temperature down. Come on down. Now, the next burn to get to true orbit will probably be a very long one, so I won't make you suffer through that. I can turn my lights on again, right? There we go. Our magical rocket flying through the sky into deep space, where it will face the ultimate challenge of getting into orbit of moons. Yay! Which I guess this kind of design is a pretty good option for doing just that. Just a little bit more of a kick. Get through the minimus barrier. Remember, it's only the last few seconds where these orbits really swing out, so it's nice slow going until then. Again, I'm worried their fuel levels here are already going down pretty far. Yeah, we'll see. Moon encounter avoided. There we go. 10 seconds. Probably cut it out when we get something just good enough. There we go. We are now escapees from the star, or the planetary system. Good, good, good. Let's go ahead and speed ourselves up a little bit. No, faster. Now we should be... I'm gonna pause here for a moment. Now we are nice and in the sunlight here. I want to actually show you the solar panels where you can actually see them. Extend, my solar companions. Now, isn't that pretty? I really like that. 'Cause it's like a weird crown thing up here, and you got these things on the sides. Now, I need to be right back. Oh. Well, I won't be coming back anyway. Wait a moment. Yeah, that's a problem. Let me... I need to be right back. I had to fix something. Going to go ahead and store those back. Going to right-click this baby. Let's extend it. So I want to actually see what this thing looks like. If it will let me. Let's transmit some data. That's pretty cool. Now, I am a little worried that if the solar panels are all extended, it'll pop. But... okay, they're actually on sort of different angles and things like that. That's good. Because this is like the main primary antenna here, especially when it's just the lander portion. Let's try this again. Because these things do rotate to look at the sun. I want to make sure they're not intersecting too badly. Which they technically are, but they seem okay with each other. Okay, no temperature scans, no seismic scans. Let's try the materials bay. Does it pop the solar panels off? Does not look like it. That's good. Gonna go and transmit that back. The thing does its thing automatically. Pops down the power a bit because it's materials bay data, which is a lot, especially with this antenna. Alright, but that's a good sign. And we'll pull all the solar panels back because we need to do a little bit of acceleration. Let's go ahead and point ourselves in our direction. Because for some reason, something has pulled off down our velocity a little bit. That should be good enough, I hope. Maybe. Let's get into stellar orbit, solar orbit. 1,000 times. 10,000 times. Let us get the heck out of here, yo. We're entering space. That's between planets. Now, the next trick is to get to Jooooooool, which means that I'll need to set it as target. Where is Jooooooooool right now? Don't know. I guess I have to zoom out a little bit further. Yeah, let's go ahead and pause our accelerations. Okay, there's Jooooooooool. Set that as target. We have minus 1.3. Stop that. Sending node. Alright, so I'm going to do some maneuver calculations here, and we'll see what comes up here, alright? I think this is a pretty good one. How about you? Actually, I don't know if it's a good one or not, but it'll get us there, right? And we'll do further maneuvers when we're in Jooooooool space. What's more, it's ahead of us on the orbit. So let's get ourselves lined up in the proper orientation. And then we'll spend the next 20 days in the fastest time skipping as we can go, I think. Just making sure we can get a good grip on what's going on. 20 days. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop here. We are now 7 hours out from our burn. Things are still looking good. We'll begin accelerating again. Slower this time, because we want to preserve at least a few minutes before we get going. This is going to be another long burn. But maybe I can tell you a little bit why I'm doing this slightly more differently this time. In the meantime, the main reason is that when I tried to go to Moho before, I was trying to do it a straight shot pretty much, which doesn't quite work when you're dealing with orbital mechanics, because the planets have to be in the right place and all that fun jazz. And well, that's technically what NASA does, but I'm not NASA. I'm not that clever. Though you know, they might think I'm fairly clever myself, but I'm also not that patient, so there is that. So we want to be stopped about 3 minutes in to start our burn. I might just go ahead and skip you guys off to approach to Jooooooooool here. But I want to make sure I get this on the money. Alright, just a few more seconds. So we have to do this pretty much on the money. I'm going to start 3:15. Whew, I'm excited. This might be a legitimate attempt to get to Jooooooool and land on it properly. Hooray! 3, 2, 1. Alright. As you can see, our orbit is fairly efficiently getting extended. Now, sure, Kerbal is still pretty close and all, but now that I'm outside its influence, getting this new maneuver is a lot more easily done than it was when I was trying to just sort of swing in quickly, like that. I wonder if this will ever crash into Moho. Yeah, we can always hope. I don't like to cancel out my probes and things like that, but yeah. Oh yes, overheating. Don't want that. Forgot we should take that into account. I'm gonna just let it cool down there. Cool your jets, yo! Benny and the jets. It's 1,000 million billion meters. 16 million kilometers from the sun. This will take us a good number of days to get out there, too. Now, we are going to be a little bit off angle-wise, but we are close enough for the counter to count. So I'm not too concerned about that. Oh yes, orbital mechanics. So, getting out of Kerbal's influence means setting up the nodes is a lot easier. NASA doesn't have to actually worry about that. What more, I can start getting a head start before having to do it at all as well, which gives me a little bit extra time to have wiggle room and things like that. And finally, it's just plain fun to be drifting through interplanetary space. Yes. Alright. I will hopefully see you at Jooooooool. Whew, this has taken a while. 174 days in. Still not there. See you in a bit. And we're finally coming up on Jooooooool. Hooray! Now in a few moments I'm going to stop the thingamajig here. And here we go. Alright, so that's our current trajectory. We're gonna basically fly above it. Wow, that 1.3 degrees is actually pretty bad. Whee! Let's try to fall into an orbit if we can. It's a pretty high orbit, but you know. No, that's not what I want. Get back like that. I want... Yeah, we'll worry about getting it rotated to the side later, I think. It's an estimate here. 2 minutes, that's not so bad. Yeah, we have enough fuel for that. Gonna be running pretty low otherwise, though, is the problem. Let's get it set properly this time, without extra bits. Nope, nope, not that way. This way! Curve us down. Yeah, next time I come to Jooooooool, I'm going to have to make sure to get down that angle quite a bit. Okay, so that's where we are. Traveling at 1,000 some meters per second, almost 2,000. Go ahead and do that. We have 11 days to our node. That means more waiting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Let's, while we can, do a little bit of science, see what we can get. Oh, we're still getting points here, that's good. Lots of goo time. It's goo time! Forgot I have like 6 of them there. Those don't scan right now. It's acceptable. We have 10 hours to go. Let's go ahead and speed up through most of those for a 2-minute burn. Let's go faster. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we overshot by now. Oh well. Just as long as we get into orbit, right? I'm a little worried I might run low on fuel, but hopefully this baby will be enough to sort of get things going. Now the problem is coming in at such a high angle, getting to a more proper plane with respect to the moons is going to be a problem. It's burn better when it's higher heat. I might have to cancel this mission entirely. Or call it a wash. Because it's just so freaking far out there. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough fuel to set up a proper rendezvous. Though I could try to swing down to one of the moons, sort of just haphazardly. I wonder if I can pull that off. minute to go. Getting low on fuel. Don't want to have to go to the next stage, but I might have to. Just to get in the freaking orbit of Jooooooool. I really seem to run into this problem, don't I? It's like, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Oh, I'm going right by it. Oh well. Yeah, this will swing down pretty quickly in a few moments. Remember, it's always the last bit of the burn where a lot of dramatic stuff happens. You're just barely making things meet. Atomic rockets! For the win! Yes. Proceed. I might have to think about this for a bit. What kind of moon encounter can I make? Can I pull off here? So I would like to land on something. This is a lander after all. Almost out of fuel. Almost there. Will I make it? Come on! Atomic rockets! Just shy. Crap. Yeah, let's go ahead and eject these. Get our last bit of acceleration there. Alright. Now, I'm going to see if I can come up with some clever maneuver here. If not, well, I'll think of something to say. Yeah, have something that'll at least get us closer in. Might have to do this in several steps, and it's only a 30-second burn, which for this engine shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, it's so much slower now. It's kind of weird to think about it. So I guess it's just the one reaction wheel inside the probe that's pulling it about. I do have monopropellant, but I kind of want to save that for the moment. Because that's a good emergency, oh crap, I need to stop now fuel. Alright, so we got node in 64 days. It's going to last us 31 seconds. So these kind of things are kind of crazy. I'm going to see if I can step us down a little bit into smaller orbits that are a little bit better on the plane. So I'll see on the far end of that if I can pull it off. Sit here for a moment to show you that. What is that? If I can find it again. It's a little hard to see. Maybe if I speed it up again. Little tiny blip out there. There we go. That's Jooooooool. That is the largest planet in the star system. That's how far out I am still from it. Cut down the last few hours here. And because I'm still so far out, that actually means that the maneuvers I pull are going to be a little bit more efficient. Go ahead and slam this down. 2, 1. Oh. Might as well toss her up. Probably just keep doing this for a little bit. Even beyond what the maneuver says. Because I'm just slowly changing my delta V at the most opportune place. The question is, will it be enough? Could just keep letting go. Yeah. Problem is, it's going to make my orbit a little bit further out too. Okay, let's find a new maneuver. If it'll let us. It's right in front of us. It'll let us get it even better, that is. Oh, that's not the one we want. Not that one. Never that one. Oh, wrong way. Yeah. And we'll pull this back so we can get Still in orbit, still? That was the wrong one, I think. Let's get rid of that one. Getting these maneuvers, as I said, is kind of tricky sometimes. Now, this way, and that way. Maybe not. Then again, does it provide us a encounter of any sort? Don't think it does. Just gets us really close to Jooooooooool. Alright, I'll see what I can come up with. Decided to combine a couple maneuvers here to sort of get things set up properly. I'll be swinging in and over, so this will pretty much cancel out all my velocity in my current orbit, except for a little bit going this way, and will sort of just let me fall inward towards the planet and its moons. Hooray! So I got a day and some hours. Gonna go ahead and cut those down a bit. Sort of in chunks. Will let me. 14, 13, 12, 11, and here. It'll only take me 55 seconds to get through this, so need to be cutting it pretty close as far as when I start it. Scaling down the minutes here. Riveting video, isn't it not? 23 minutes. Ooh, I'm excited. This might actually work. This isn't quite as dramatic as the landings on the other planets, or the moons, that is. Alright, I will start this about 30 seconds out. I want to double check my positioning. And we will be going in very shortly. Whoop. Never mind, I hit the wrong button. And this will ideally get us just beyond the orbit of Pole, which I think is the most outer of the satellites, and the most asteroid one, I think. Where'd Jooooooooool go? Should be out there somewhere. Maybe. Can't ever find it. But it'll come up pretty quickly when I accelerate towards it. Oh, there it is. I'll just be coming right around that way, guys. We're getting a little off course. 12 seconds. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's very nice. I like it. Let's go ahead and start accelerating. We are going very slowly because we have only 174 5-ish meters per second. That means that that little tiny planet is trying to pull us in with its gravity, and it's not doing a very good job. So let's go ahead and move to the fastest fast forward and watch its moons go about. This has been quite the dynamic journey. We had the launch burn, we had the which includes the orbit burn, we had the get into stellar orbit burn, we had the burn to get into Jooooooooool orbit, now we have this one, and we're going to have another one in order to get where we need to be as far as moons are concerned. I could just send this into Jooooooooool, I guess. Kind of funny. We don't want to be going too fast when we get really close. So otherwise we'll just swing right back out, and, well, that'd be silly.